want to always make sure we pay our condolences and give you your flowers and send our respects. As far as to my peers, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, sending you none but the deepest insight. I want you to prepare mentally, spiritually for this war that we walking into, that we in the middle of, rather. And to the youth, 21 and under, that's in the university. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that y'all in here, y'all tapping in, y'all tuning in, because y'all spreading the message even more. You see what I'm saying? Y'all spreading the message even more. And today, let me sit this right here. Today, y'all, I want to talk to y'all about these timelines, all right? So, now, you may think that the world you live in and the world around you is a real world, but it's not, And a lot of times, we have left many indicators here for you to peep, for you to look at, so that you can realize the reality that you're a part of, or where you stay, where you live. So one of the biggest indicators is deja vu. Deja vu would be an example of timelines. Okay, deja vu would be an example of you being of us being multidimensional beings, and not being aware that we are these multidimensional beings that take on many different formats. We take on the grass, the bushes, the trees, the leaves, the metals that are found in the earth's crust, the soil. I mean, we are everything, all right? We are everything. So, multidimensional beings, non-ether beings. So, we live everywhere at once simultaneously. All right, and I teach y'all this for a reason, for you to be able to grasp back your power, who you really are, and the realm that you are a part of. All right, the realm that you are a part of. All right, so sometimes you can jump to different portals or different. Hold on, yeah. Total. That was the total?
For only everything in those three boxes.
So how much left? Alright. Anyway, my bad, y'all. So, we still talking about these timelines, alright? This is something that you gotta grasp. We live in like wormholes, so your reality is a wormhole. All right, and you are the center of that. So you pull the ethers in, you pull the atmosphere in with your mind. Every time you inhale, you pulling in the reality around you. When you exhale, you pushing out ether. All right, you pushing out carbon. All right, remember, you are a carbonated being. All right, now what is carbon? Carbon is the basis from which all life forms. All right, so that's how powerful you is. This is why we are carbonated beings. All right, it's the basis from which all life forms. That's exactly what carbon is. So when you understand that carbon is the basis from which all life is formed, then you understand why this makes us carbonated beings. Here go my card.
6 left.
Huh?
6 left.
All right. Once you pay for it, bring it back and let me know the total before you swipe for the second one. All right, thank you. All right. Sorry about that, class. Welcome in here. We got 300 people on live right now. We got 300 people on live in class right now. But like I was saying, so we are carbonated beings. All right, so carbon is what you breathe out. Carbon is what you inhale. So that's why I even told y'all about the mask. Like when I pop out, I mostly wear the mask to hide my identity, because I'm a public figure. People know my face. So when I step out, I've had people like, hey, I know you from. So that's not cool, because we at war. You know what I'm saying? And definitely I'm in the South. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can't see my face. You feel me? So that's why I like to wear the mask mostly. But the big thing about the mask was the fact that it was designed to make you keep breathing your carbon in. The carbon in you disrupts the deoxyetheric acid within you, which then disrupts your neocortex, which is a part of, like I say, your creation, the way you create, your cognizance, your motion. All right. So, you being a supreme being, these truths have always been kept hidden and suppressed from you. Okay, so this is like, for example, this is why they keep glass around you, because you are filled with so much electricity, so much gamma radiation, to be exact, and carbon. All right, that at any time you can alter the very molecules around you. Everything breaks down to a molecular structure around you. All right. So this is why I told you that time isn't real, right? Because it's not, because you actually jump timelines. All right, you could be everywhere at once. A lot of times, how many times have you set something down and you can't find it? And then you find it later, you be walking in between, so you jump. Though that's called jumping timelines. All right, deja vu. You jump timelines. Meaning you jump past the. Remember, time is a video game almost, like it's a program. Time is a sentient program that was placed here on this realm to make you age and to hinder and hurt you. All right, so your belief in time is what makes your body age. I repeat. The belief in time is what makes the avatar age, and the oxygen they spray causes the body to rust out. All right, but like deja vu is an example of how time doesn't exist and how you can go ahead of it or behind it, because it's just a program. Like I'm gonna break down Ready Player One, and when I show y'all that movie, I'm gonna show you exactly how time works. It's like because they show a scene in the movie. I mean Ready Player One, where like in the beginning he's trying to beat like this certain level in the game. In the Oasis, he's in the Oasis, right? And he's trying to beat a certain level in the Oasis with the gorilla, with King Kong or whatever. And then he could never beat it. But then when he reversed back and go back the other way, he goes under the game. So he basically jumped timelines and jumped all the way back and beat the game, beat that level. So like that's really how it works on our planet. Like you can jump timelines, you can jump to the future, you can jump to the past, because time isn't even real. You can do this, being a 9-ether being, filled with carbon, filled with neuromelanin, not melanin, neuromelanin. All right, so you know, time is nothing more than a sentient program. All right, and you might go to a whole nother dimension and come right back here in that same second, in the blink of an eye, and you won't even recognize it because you've been lied to about who you are as a 9-ether being completely. All right, that you are a god, that you are not from this planet. You come from a whole different star system, although you created it. Right, you've been lied to about that. So when you do these things, you think nothing of it, or you be like, "Damn, I know I set this down, I can't find it." You jump timelines. I seen this before. This deja vu. No, you jump timelines. Right? Yeah, I told you, even when you go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as sleep in actuality. You know what I'm saying? That's you going back to alternate realities, other dimensions, other planets, other lives that you have, you know, other forms of existence. All right? You know, you're an etheric being, luminous being, you know what I'm saying? So your soul stays here, like I always told you, your soul stay here, but the spirit travels. This is where astral projection comes from. All right, and I've always told you that what they call quantum science or the quantum realms is the spiritual realm or the astral planes. You know, they got different names for it, but quantum. That's why I say quantum physics is the study of the way the spiritual realm or the astral realm, if you want to call it that, is constructed. You know, teleporting is real, all of that. That's called jumping timelines. You know, that's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you think they always showed you movies going back time machines, and they was talking about traveling in time, and because time itself doesn't exist. It's an illusion. All right, it's an illusion. Like, it's so many things that exist around you only because you hold the belief of them. Like the entire matrix would collapse around you if everybody was to take their belief off the system. Yeah, here we go. If everybody took their belief off the system, time itself is going to collapse. Period. See what I'm saying? It's going to collapse. All right. So when you talking about timelines, you know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta understand. You gotta understand something. Every thought you think, and I told y'all this before, I'm gonna keep reminding. Every thought you think comes from the astral realms. All of your inspiration, all of your creativity comes from the astral plane. So you reach up and grab these forms of creativity and pull them back within yourself. That's what you do. You see what I'm saying? That's what you do. That's why I always taught you that you don't need nothing outside of yourself. Everything that you need is within you. All right? Everything that you need is within you. All right? So you are a huge field of energy that's experiencing many different existences at one time. This is why you should not fear death, or you should not believe in it, because that belief of that is hindering you in this war. That belief of that is hindering you in doing your soul contract. Because you got beings out there that believe that the time is real. So they're like, hey, I'm 60. I can't do what I need to do. It's over with. No, you're never too late to fulfill your soul contract. All right? You got to understand that that you have portals within you, portals around you. And that sometimes you walk through these portals and get sucked into these dimensions and you don't even know it. What do you think zoning out is? What do you think daydreaming is? All right? These are all forms of going to alternate dimensions, or what they would call jumping timelines. You know what I'm saying? Jumping timelines. Or have you ever focused on something so hard? It's 1 o'clock. Y'all ever notice that? Say it's 1 o'clock. You focus on something real hard, you look up, it's 7 o'clock. How? But say you're not focusing on nothing but time and you watching it. Boy, it'll take forever to get to 7 o'clock. But you do something different, all of a sudden it's 7 o'clock. Think about it. When you get up and you go work your 9 to 5, or you just get up and do your everyday, you get up and it flies so quick. Cause it don't exist. It's a timeline. And when you move, and you in a whole different reality. Everything you doing that day, even if you're at work, you in that world. And then when you come home, you ain't in that timeline no more. You in a new timeline. And then when you go in the bathroom by yourself, you're in a whole different timeline. These are timelines. But you jump and control and walk these all day based upon the energy that you emit. You get what I'm saying? This is what you do, being who you are. Being the 90th being. You get what I'm saying? And see, like, when you meditate, you do this too. That's what meditation helps you to connect on so many different levels to wells. You have wells. You have deep wells of gamma radiation, orgone energy, deep within you. Like, that you haven't even touched into. This is locked inside of your mitochondrial DEA. You get what I'm saying? Timelines. You know what I'm saying? Sentient program used to dismantle you metaphysically. You've been deceived. Reflections. You've been deceived. This is how they are able to snatch your focus and get you to put your energy, the core of your energy and your chi, on the wrong things. This is why you have to practice the art of Nin, strengthening the aura. This is why I keep telling you, I've been talking to y'all about willpower. The true, what crystals really are for. They're not just, you don't just wear crystals to just look cute. You know what I'm saying? No. You gotta learn about these properties, these minerals, the planets they come from, the galaxies they come from. So that you can understand timelines. Even right now, everything that's taking place right now on your planet is part of a timeline. It's just a timeline that you can break or snap or destroy at any second. You are not here. You know how I've been telling y'all that I'm here, but I'm not here? And y'all probably been thinking it's just me. Y'all not here neither. I keep telling y'all, everybody is back home on our home planet. You're watching this play out in front of you like a movie. Your real body is back home on Sirius X. This is just a movie, and this is just one of them. You have millions of movies you watching at once, like with a remote control, and you watching yourself experience different realities, jumping these timelines. You know what I'm saying? This is how somebody can be here but not be here. You feel me? You get locked up in something. You get to focus on it so hard, you lose complete awareness of your surroundings. You know, you lock in. The minutes and seconds, they fly. You get up and you go about your day and time just flies. It disappears. You misplace things, and I know I set this down. I just know I said it right here. You can't find it no more. You done jumped a whole nother timeline, and you're not aware of this, and you done came back now, and you don't even remember it. You do this all the time, man. So many ways. You are not here. You are a projection of electronic energy. This is why they are able to control it. They can't control your real being, but when you zap into this matrix, they are using electromagnetic frequency waves, EMF waves, harmful radiation to try to capture you. It's an energy war. I've been telling y'all this since last year. Been telling y'all this since last year. Timbuktu. They want you to believe that the University of Timbuktu, which was an ancient mystery school, was destroyed. It wasn't destroyed. It exists still on a different timeline. Because time isn't real. The pyramids in Egypt that you see right now, you see them down here. It's way more than that. They still exist. They're on a higher dimension in a different timeline. Your zodiac sign. What you think your zodiac sign is? Your energetic, it's like your zodiac sign is nothing but your energetic social security card. It lets everybody know who you are energetically all throughout the cosmos. This is why when you come here, you come in on these certain dates and times. When the sun is in certain positions, that's what the zodiacs come from. You know, it's also the way you it's like your tribal tattoo. Like white thing, they call certain signs fire signs, water signs. All right. It's just your social, like the social security card itself comes from the zodiac sign. The zodiac sign is like the social security card of the cosmos. You know, because you have a certain, your soul burns at a certain degrees. Your spirit vibrates at a certain amount of hertz. You are filled with certain chemicals to help you do certain things that your soul signed up for. And it's others like you. The government know this, so they box you in and they call you Sagittariuses and Scorpios and Geminis and Tauruses and water signs and fire signs and earth signs and air signs. This is how they label you. Even when they tell you your birthday November, these days and numbers don't exist. It's just when you come here, they still kept your social security card. They just called it a zodiac sign. Because they don't want you to know about timelines and that you are a luminous being, that you are an immortal being, a god. So they lied and called it a birthday and called it a zodiac sign. It get deep. Your zodiac sign is your energetic imprint. It's your energetic, your spiritual, esoterical, metaphysical, energetic social security card for your soul and spirit. This is how they label you. That's how they know your energy. You know, and then, you know, they give human beings those labels too, but it really don't apply to them. That's just to keep the illusion. It applies more to the God species. That's where it matters the most, reflections, y'all feel me? I want that to sink in right now. Zodiac sign, timelines, energetic imprint, spiritual social security card. They can look at the day you was born and they know all about your dark matter energy levels. If you ain't come from the stars, why do they got zodiac signs? Why is astrology around and astronomy? That's where you come from, man. That's where it all began for you. We created everything from the stars, man. We created everything from the stars.
Yeah, there's a thing.
Y'all feel me? created everything from the stars. They keep many things disclosed from you. Reflection, many things are disclosed from you. That's why I say if you only knew what you are, you got you sign everything.
Yeah, we used the wrong sticker, so we had to put the right ones on there.
Okay.
Because it was going to charge us like.
All right. Yeah. I want y'all to let that seep in. Energetic imprint. You vibrate on a rate. You vibrate on a rate that is just absolutely too high for the oppressors. And you have been tracked and hunted down in many ways, more ways than you can think. Like I say, the zodiac sign thing is all about the planet you come from, the galaxy you descend from. Because remember, I told you we all come from Sirius X, but many of us took on other roles in the multiverse, and we took on other planets and became princes and kings and high priestesses, and we still gods, but we played around with it. Jets, as above, so below. We started enjoying this shit. We started having fun with our creation. We started making animals and just having fun with it. Just seeing how far we could take the soul. That's what it was all about. Expanding the soul's intellect with us. It wasn't about nothing else. That's what creation is so important. Creation is a huge part of the soul. It's all about creativity. All right. This is how everything you see around you got here. So that's building. It was always about building. All right. We're builders. We're cosmic builders, cosmic scientists, cosmic chemists. Naturally. All right. So they had to lure you to make you seem more humane. Lie to you about every single thing. Your zodiac sign got you thinking your zodiac sign just some random animal, and a random day they apply to some numbers. No, the day upon your inception, which is what they call your zodiac, the sun and the other planets and dimensions were lined up. The celestial bodies were aligned in a certain way for your soul to come here originally that very first time, in a way that it will never be again. All right, because remember, a lot of people don't know this, because I haven't dropped it yet, but we are already on what you think is a planet, is a part of a much bigger body of ecosystems of spaceships. All right, and these spaceships have their own ecosystems within them. All right, so this is why it seems like this is why when people come here, the sun is never in the same position, or it has nothing to do with more when souls come here about the sun being in the same position. It's just more about that when you are riding literally on a spaceship that's forever moving. All right, it's always moving. That it's just like I said, it gets so deep. All right, so you are a part of a huge spaceship made of planets. So they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know this. They don't want you to remember that you're a Skywalker. But this is the real meaning of your this is the real meaning of your zodiac. What your zodiac sign is about, like I say, timelines. All right, you everywhere, man. All right, you everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You everywhere. You that grass back there too. You everywhere and you everything. They track you on every level. But yeah, your horoscope. Why you think, man, that horoscope be so on point? That's the energy. That's how they measure you. That's how they divided us and sectioned us off. Fire signs, your water signs, your earth signs, and they broke us up into 4 separate nations. And this is how they keep their eye on us too. This is why everything you apply for, they want to know when you was born. They got certain things they ask, like what's your social security number. These are all ways to keep you in the light code lockdown. Because you were before time. You are forever. Luminous being. They want to keep you. They want to keep you unnatural. They want you to forget about these portals that exist inside of you. You can open portals right now to take you back home to your planet with just the words you use and not your mouth. But you just forgot. who you are. You forgot who you were because they wanted you to forget who you were. Timelines. See that? See that sun right there? And under that sun is what? That bitch coming down. And what's gonna stay is that sun right there, but that flag right there coming down though. You hear me? That flag stands for those draconian reptilian troops. That's the flag they really got on their spaceships when they first came. American flags. You see? You see that flag up there? Right there? That flag right there? That's the flag they had on their spaceships when they first came, originally. Through them portals in the Caucasus. They had them flags on their spaceships. It said USA. A lot of the stuff is ancient. Nothing truly is new up under that sun back there. You feel me? Nothing new up under that. And that sun burning so bright because a piece of all our souls is in it. That's why anything without a soul is hurt by the sun. You got to have a soul. That's a soul in the sky. One big soul composed of all our souls. You ain't got a soul that's going to hurt you. You get what I'm saying? All is being revealed, reflections. But I want y'all to think about this, what I just told y'all about these timelines and how you jump them and how, you know, this is what happens when you misplace things, when you can stop blaming people. When you hear things, when you think you see things, you be timeline jumping. When you forget things, oh, that was just on my tongue. You jump timelines just that quick because you are not here, but you are here. You are everything, yet you are nothing. This is a fact. This is what makes you God, and this is what they don't want you to know. I advise y'all to look into y'all zodiac signs a lot harder. Go ask. If you don't know what time you was born, go find out. Try to find out what time was I born, what day was I born. Look them numbers up. Look at the element, your main element. Look at all of that. This to let you know where you come from, what planets you closest to, what planets you know that you adopted. Certain planets some of y'all created. Certain, you know, there's a lot of galaxies, a lot of planets, a lot of realms, a lot of animals, things that were created. Animals that I can't even name because we don't even have words for them on this realm. All right, but I'm at this post office though, man. All those 20 universities who bought packages, I've been at the post office every day all week. So I haven't had a chance to upload those tracking numbers yet because I want to just upload everybody tracking number at one time. You feel me? But I got to stay on point. So peace to the guys of the planet Kai. I'm gonna jump on IG later on or something. But yeah, I want y'all to really take this lesson serious because it was a deep lesson I really wanted to give y'all about timelines. You know, to further crack this matrix for you to see what you are. It's no coincidences, y'all. It's no coincidences, y'all. Stop thinking you had deja vu. Stop thinking you misplaced something. Stop thinking you was gonna think of something and then the thought slipped your mind. No, you left. You left here. You jumped timelines and came back. And because you've been lied to, you are not aware of this. You travel using interstellar technology within yourself all the time. That's where the internet come from. All right, but I'll see y'all tomorrow in class. Peace reflections. All right, I'll get back on her later too. See y'all in class tomorrow. Now we rise.